husband cannot meet, is not capable sexually. She suggested, let's see a sex therapist. He said, no, I'm a GO. A lot of people come to him. He felt, how will he go and submit himself? No. Communicate. Don't be carried away with I love you. Get to know, where is this person coming from? What journey has he been through in life?
Mona, talk. Mona, open my
talk. Ask questions. Ladies,
questions.
Ask questions. Men, ask questions. Don't be carried away by figure 8, beauty or macho man that has a good job in multinational. No. Some things that need to be sorted before the marriage, so that you don't get married and start facing she has fibroid. How can fibroid show up immediately after marriage? Are you saying you did not discuss it? It's not possible, except you are hiding it. Talking about romance and intimacy, every couple must have sex talk day. There's something you are discussing that day, both of you, except your sex life. How are we doing it? Do you really enjoy me? Do I give it to you the way you want? No, these are things people don't do it, but it's an intentional thing. This is what you discuss. That's not how you will have such talks that your love life or your intimacy life will not be deepened.
People are struggling with intimacy.
A lot. One of the disadvantages of having sexual partners, sexual experience before marriage is you start facing this issue of comparison. Oh, this person cannot do it like my former person.
This person.
But for somebody who husband is the first
experience,
has nobody to compare with, you maximize what you have. We are humans with emotions. We have blood and water flowing in our veins. No matter how spiritual that person is, you may be surprised as spiritual as he or she is, that person's sexual libido may be high. And so though you now say you are carnal and you are not, no. She's just who the way she is. So how do you maximize what you have? And even if you are not meeting up to capacity, please, there's no harm in seeing a sex therapist. It will help you. I used to tell people, I said, there is no small husband. Once you can marry him and you've changed your name to be under him, a husband is a husband. The men also, because they felt they are the head, they take this headship everywhere. You are not the head to every woman. So please, hustle with sense. Hustle with wisdom.
Babes, also
don't
chase
money and then lose your family and lose your love life because you're making money, because you will be frustrated. You have money but nobody loves you. You are not in love. A lot of people commit suicide and you wonder why. She has money but then she's lonely, and loneliness is more with married people than single people. It's lately now that we can talk on a Sunday morning. We talk on sex topic in church. Way back years is not like that. You can't. And these are the major things. It's a cause in marriage that is causing trouble. You can be with a couple for 2 hours, 3 hours, and you will not know what is causing the fight. Until when you mention, it can be the intimacy point. And then I'll say yes. But you not be wondering, so why did you people tell me since 3 hours ago that this is
my time?
No.
Welcome back. So, the issue of phone, social media. I mean, it's something I know a lot of people. This is a major banging factor that is affecting people. Our phones and social media are silently damaging intimacy. Of course, I know it is, but let me ask you.
Yeah, but of course it does. Yes. Because one of the things it does is it reduces quality time spent together. The man is on his phone, the wife is on the phone, and everybody down, your food is on the table, your food is on the warmer. People even communicate. They don't even, like we used to have family time. We sit to dine.
Actually, I was telling someone that when we were growing up then, in maybe any family you grew up in around, you see that the luxury of gen, there was something like most people didn't have gen. There were very few people who had gen. So once there is no light, it's atupa.
Yes, now the land.
You want your atupa or candle, then everybody will sit together.
And they will start telling tales, stories. So what social media does is reduces quality conversation. People, your phone, your gadget, social media, you are communicating with other people and not your partner.
So you can actually be present but absent.
It weakens emotional presence. It weakens emotional presence. You are there physically, but you're not connected.
What can be done? Well, I mean, was this a serious issue?
There must be boundary setting. See, every good thing has a disadvantage. Even if the thing is good, if you don't manage it well, it becomes
mess you up.
You mess you up. Yes. Social media is good. It has a lot of opportunities, but I can tell you it is one major thing that is destroying homes today. because you start comparing your partner
with. I agree.
And then we have a lot of people on social media saying what they know nothing about. Especially you have them as coach, they are doing relationship, they've never been married,
voices.
They don't even know. And those are the people you listen to. And then you start comparing. I remember something I watched. Someone had a photo shoot using the WC seat cover. You know, when you flip, it looks like you are in the plane.
Yeah.
And then it was sipping a glass of wine and all that. And the other person was saying, see my life. I hear melody. Oh my tilo.
No, fake life.
She's under tension.
Pressure.
Thinking, not knowing this person was just by one bush doing a photo shoot. So it reduces quality conversation. It brings about comparison.
Unhealthy
comparison. And then it reduces emotional presence. There must be a time where you drop this thing. You're not talking to your spouse and he's pressing phone and he's answering. It shows that you're not with me. Yoruba will say, Ojulo Rowa. I'm talking. You should be able to look into it so that you know if what he's saying is from the heart or not. So social media is really causing a lot of distraction. What we can do is there must be boundary setting. There must be a time where you drop this phone.
And say, look, no matter what happens, once I'm home, 1 hour or 30 minutes to it, I'm dropping this phone.
Yes. I saw one online video, one foreign. The woman was busy cooking. Everybody held phone and all that. The man, she didn't do anything. She just collected everybody's gadget. Give me your phone because there's no bonding again. And unfortunately, people start bonding with people on the social media.
That's the amazing thing I find out. Like, that close conversation you can have you are supposed to have with your partner.
You feel people online.
People you don't know who really don't even care about you.
Spend it online. I remember a lady who was telling me, say, Ma, please help me. I'm falling in love with somebody. Online. It starts with emotional affair. You know, it says so bad that if she wakes up in the night to go and wee, she's quickly checking her phone to see
if there's a message from him.
And at we got to a point, the man said, let's meet somewhere. The man was even telling her they should elope to South Africa. And she's married. And she said, I'm a choir leader. She was even so sincere because she didn't even know it's going to... I said, this is gradually... Say, I wake up looking forward to a message...
From him.
That person you are quick to tell your matter to on the phone and it's not your spouse, you're beginning to have emotional affair. It's a subtle thing. We must be able to draw the line. Let's go back to the time of our parents. It worked. Everybody sits down. You know, if it is lunchtime, we are all seated. It is lunch time. There are some things you even discuss while eating together. But this time that you now message, please check the microwave. Your food is in the microwave. And it's not helping us.
What's the role of postmodern feminism in all of this? Is there a role for it? You don't want to go into that. Because some of these issues, I mean, you find out that, okay, of course, I'm an advocate. I've always been an advocate of women empowerment. And I'll always be. Because I believe in equal opportunities for everybody. But I think it's taking things a bit too... For some people are taking
to the extreme. See,
so it becomes very competitive between the man and the woman. Instead of complementing each other as spouses, you understand? It becomes competition.
Even though the God himself that created man and woman made us in his own image. We are equal, but we are not the same. And he decided to place the man as the head of the woman in marriage. So I think
there's a need to emphasize that. Because I think where most people get it wrong is they feel every man is above every woman. No. It's whoever
you are married to.
That
is
one
your
choice
head.
of man.
It's just like the issue of submission.
Yes.
Submit to your own. Go and read it. Own husband. So you're not. If you're submitting to your pastor more than you're submitting to your husband, or you're respecting your pastor more than you're respecting your husband, who is your head, you are out of place. You see, for everything on earth, there is a purpose. And so whatever status or position God has placed you is ultimately to fulfill a purpose. So when you are out of position or out of status, it is disobedient. The woman is there as a helpmate. Fine, the woman may be more empowered than the man, but it has not change
the order,
the order.
The original order of God.
I used to tell people, I said, there is no small husband. Once you can marry him and you've changed your name to be under him, a husband is a husband. I remember the late Dora Akunyili when she was with NAFDAC. My husband encountered her and she said, I still cook my husband's food till today.
Ooh.
Everybody in the house can cook their own, but I cook my husband's food. Even when I watched Shikatu, shared it when she came for Inspiring Change she said, I wash my husband's. I said, at that level, it's because she knows that no matter her position, she still remains under her husband. It doesn't mean you are less, but this time of, hey, we want to be, we are partners. You are partners. Once a woman wants to play the role of a man, you are stepping out of position, and that is disobedience. That is not the order.
And that even goes to beyond even husband now. Yes. Generally, life, I think we are, like I usually say, we are wired differently, and
another thing is the men also, because they felt they are the head, they take this headship everywhere. You are not the head to every woman.
You are not even the head to
you can't boss.
You can't be head to even your fellow men.
I'm even talking. They think because you are a man. I remember a woman was talking to a woman and said, what gives you the right to talk to another person's wife? You are not married to her.
Oh.
So you can't, your authority ends in your house.
That's why we're having most of this conversation, because
your authority ends in your house. You must know where boundaries start.
There's a place for education, and I think that has been lacking growing up, seeing and observing it, which is why one of the motivations behind what we're doing now is that we need to educate.
Yeah.
Educate, re-educate, and get people to reaffirm and be committed to that change, because you don't want to know the kind of families I've encountered where the men are like, and I don't want to start mentioning tribe now. I've mentioned a particular tribe.
But you know the unfortunate thing?
They worship the men.
Most times, a lot of people are victims of the family system they came from.
That is exactly where I'm going to.
Most men are just displaying what they saw growing up as a young boy. The way they saw
their father
and they just felt is a norm.
A standard.
A young boy who sees the father molesting the mother
will normalize it.
Normally will find it easy to beat his sisters, beat any girl in school. And if such a boy does not go through therapy, he's going to get married and he will not say anything wrong, beating his wife. So most people are just what we call midlife crisis. They are just repeating what they saw.
Pattern.
Growing up. Pattern. And it's also for the women. So people must deliberately know what should be and how it should be.
Hustle culture. The need to make money.
Yes.
I want to be rich. I won't get my money so no man will use me to shakara. I have had that line over and over. Babe, you need to make your money.
Make your money.
But that hustle culture, how has it affected emotional availability in the family context, in the marriage, in the relationship?
Honestly, the stress to make money and succeed. Some people have prioritized it over their connection with their partner. It now looks as if they are competing.
That's why I said this a few minutes ago. Yeah, they want everything.
It's really affecting stress.
Everything is competition.
Exhaustion. I want to make it. The woman is out by 5 a.m. And they drop that baby that is less than how many months in the daycare.
It's a nanny or daycare.
Daycare. I used to see it going to work around after 5. Then when I was still working in Apapa, 5 a.m. I will see the man bringing the baby to daycare. Then they will come and pick that child around 7:30 p.m. Already there is a disconnection between that child and the mother.
Parent.
Whoever that child is relating with at that age, you now see, I don't know why my child doesn't connect with me. They can't connect because the person when they cry, the face they see is not the mother's face or the father's face. It's really affecting. Even extending to the children. I remember a couple some years ago, they were both working. The man called the son severally and he wasn't answering. An 8-year-old boy, and then screamed at him and shouted and said, "Why are you shouting?
Wow.
Have you always been here?" And the man had to call the wife. One of us must resign today. For the purpose of these kids, we are working and laboring, but then we are losing touch. We are not connected to them. So hustling, and you are losing marriage. When you finish hustling, you are coming back home. And that home you are coming back to, you've lost it.
Someone might be watching now and say, should we not hustle? Should we not make our money? Should family now draw me back, stop me from achieving my dreams and my aspiration?
No.
So what
I was
should they
telling
do?
a young lady yesterday, I said, have your goals. What are your life goals? What are your dreams? Don't lose it because of marriage.
But if our goal demands that she resumes 5 a.m. or 6 a.m.
Yes.
and closes 7 p.m., how should she manage?
That is
Those are the realities now.
That is where you now manage work life and family life. I've once had a session with some MTN staff on managing work life and family. All these things requires deliberate and intentional acts. They won't just fall in place. You are going to say this once you are coming from work. One of the things you can do is don't bring work home.
Don't bring work home.
Office work home.
Keep office work at the
yes,
office
they are not paying you
date.
for that overtime. Except if you are the type that works from home, maybe you work remotely. Even when you work remotely, you must have when you close.
And you know, some ladies like to impress their boss at home. Sure, they honor and respect their boss at work than their husband.
It's because they fear they're losing that salary more than their husband. Okay, if you now lose the job or whatever, you now see most of these girls that are earning well, they don't have a happy home. Go and check it because they are not giving time to their marriage like they give time to their work. And then when they get home, the man is angry. You see, they can't even cook. They come, they say, I order food. What else do you want? And you now wonder. Misplacement of priority. Misplacement of priority. And you can't eat your cake and have it. If you are investing all your time in your work, pleasing your boss, and neglecting your home, this same home you are going to come back. You come back to either losing your husband or losing your wife or losing your children. I once went to one school to speak at a parent-teachers meeting, and a woman said, my daughter is far from me. She's closer to my husband. Immediately, I just asked, are you a 5 to 9? Are you a 9 to 5? He said, yes. Say she leaves home around after 5. She works on the island. I think she's a banker. So the husband is self-employed and whatever. So the daughter spends more time.
Quality time with the father.
So even when Hannah had to teach her how to deliberately make herself present in the daughter's life. I said, when you are home, ensure you take her out alone. Intentionally build your presence into her. If not, you are losing her. And she just felt she's not there. A young girl was telling her friend, say, I love my slim mommy more than my fat mommy.
What does that mean?
I'm coming. You will get it now. My fat mommy will always buy me things, but it's my slim mommy that takes me to school and do homework. Who is the slim mommy? The house help.
Oh.
Fat mommy is her mom, who works on the island as a banker, leaves home before she's awake, gets back when she's asleep. So the slim mom is the one present in the child's life. So in a situation where the man too is not getting the wife, if he decides to have extramarital affair with the help, which sometimes do happen, the woman has lost the home because the daughter is already bonded
to the father.
To the father, no, the house help.
The house help, yeah.
She's telling her friend, I love my slim mommy. Are you saying it? So please, hustle with sense. Hustle with wisdom.
Babes, hustle with sense.
Don't chase money and then lose your family and lose your love life because you're making money. Because you will be frustrated you have money but nobody loves you. You are not in love. A lot of people commit suicide and you wonder why. She has money but then she's lonely. And loneliness is more with married people than single people.
Loneliness
more
is
married
more with
people are
married
lonely
people
than single people. Yeah.
True. I quite agree that most it's even fun too.
It's a problem with married than singles. Loneliness, yes. So hustle with wisdom.
Hustle with wisdom. Use sense.
Don't balance your hustling life with family. If you're already married, balance it. If you're not yet married, take all the time and hustle. When you marry, you have to sit down and tell yourself, I have a family. So when you go out without coming back, now that you have somebody you are accountable to, you need to balance it. It doesn't just happen. Prayer will not even make it happen. There are deliberate steps you must. It has to be intentionality about it. That is how it works.
There's a lot of intentionality in this.
Honestly. No, marriage is intentionality.
So you can't, it's not just gonna happen.
No, it doesn't happen. When you see good homes, happy
there are
couple,
efforts, deliberate efforts.
They say when your neighbor's garden is green, I go and say definitely paying more water bills than you. They are doing some things. It's not convenient, but they are doing it. Because you don't lose the home, you don't lose your love life, your marriage, because you're chasing money. At the end of the day, people now come back. You now discover the family you left behind is no longer the family. And then frustration will set in, depression will set in, and a lot of things can happen from there. Ill health. Some get ill from that work they are hustling. And the family you're not close to is supposed to cater for you. And they say, you
will not
call your office
go and call
people.
your boss. And the unfortunate thing is,
so we must
as long as you
balance.
You don't even own the business. You can be laid off anytime.
Yes, and let them know. You know, when I was in Dangote, we have fellowship time. When it's Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday, we have fellowship. No, it's even Wednesday and Friday, fellowship time, 12 to 1. So you now be begging fellow Christians to go and pray. I said, but our counterpart, once it's time for their prayers,
they know it's a routine.
Even Aliko, who owns the company,
board
pause. Meeting, we pause. So that is a system. You must know how to draw the line. Don't bring office to the house.
Don't bring office
Leave
to the house.
Leave office in the office. Home is for your relationship bond. And no matter how tight your schedules are, that short time you have, make it qualitative with your partner. Make it
count.
And make it count for your husband, for your wife, and your children. When I was serving 1999 in Union Bank, one of our internal auditors said, one day the son was asking the mother, I saw an uncle in the parlor wearing boxer. Is he our uncle? He said he screamed and said, uncle, my son calling me uncle. Because he's an auditor with Union Bank. They travel, he can go for the next 6 months from state to state like that. So he came back, took his leave of 2 years together. Went to the school. My kids are not coming to school for 2 weeks. He would take them to amusement park. They were bonding. He said he was like, I'm working for them and they are beginning to see me as a visitor.
As an uncle.
So that man made something intentional by saying, no school for 2 weeks. School, excuse my kids for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We want to bond. They went shopping, they would go and play. And I'm sure that 2 weeks he was able to his presence into them. Their life. Yes. So please draw the line. Don't bring work home.
All right, to draw the line, don't bring work home. Okay, so on to another salient point. Why is discussing intimacy, having conversation around intimacy, communicating your needs, your intimate needs, why is it still uncomfortable to many couples?
It's still some people tradition, culture, religion.
Will not allow them to talk about.
Yes. Will not allow. Some people is fear of being misunderstood
by your spouse.
I would not say it before, or embarrassment. It's just like a woman telling the husband how much he so wants him, and the man will now say, "Why are you talking like
I showered your eye.
You don't." You know that kind of thing. It's embarrassing. So sometimes a lot of people, and our temperament sometimes play a major role.
Yeah.
For somebody who is naturally shy, she may never open her mouth to tell you, "I want you." Do you understand? And then sometimes past experience makes a lot of people, somebody who has been shamed publicly before may find it difficult to make your intimacy needs known. So those are the factors. Sometimes it's religion. They say it's taboo. It's lately now that we can talk on a Sunday morning. We talk on sex topic in church. Way back years, it's not like that. You can't. And these are the major things. It's a caucus in marriage that is causing trouble. You can be with a couple for 2 hours, 3 hours, and you will not know what is causing the fight. Until when you mention, it can be the intimacy point. And then I'll say yes. But you not be wondering, so why did you people tell me since 3 hours ago that this is
my time?
No, this is what we are saying. Religion, sometimes they see it as a taboo. You don't discuss it, you don't mention it. Even telling our kids about their sex parts and all that, they will say, kokoro, they start mentioning things. In school now, they are teaching them this is what it is. Call it what it is.
Let them know.
Let them know. So you don't start saying things. There are some things they tell us there to keep us away from some certain vice. They didn't tell us the right. You tell a lady once you are close to a man, you'll be pregnant. You didn't explain it. And so when the lady is in her period, she will be avoiding being close. You did not tell her what that being close meant. So the poor communication habits, this shame from past experience. Those are the things.
All right. What are those small habits, romantic habits that matter most over time? Those small things that we can do now to spice. Yes, we've identified, spent some time identifying some of those. But what if you throw more light into these things? Like, okay, what are those extra things Yeah, I know. Dropping some clues.
That's checking yourself. How are you? Your WhatsApp. Hi, babe.
Are there other things that can be done?
Yes, complimenting yourself. You know, a woman said she fell in love with a colleague in the office. And it's not what she planned for. Because that's the only person that compliments her dressing every day.
Yeah.
And, you know,
I've seen that happen
it was
before.
something she didn't plan. She just discovered that her heart was tilting because the husband has never said, you look good. But this junior, mom, you look good today. So she's always looking forward to hearing that. And that is how emotional affair starts. Check up on each other. Okay, I was asking someone, your husband has gone to work. My husband does that to me. He will just check me. Are you in the office now? Yes. Have you had lunch? You know? Where are you people now? We're at Alaka. You know, that kind of check up on it shows you care.
You care.
Yes, compliment one another. A woman said, some years ago, a woman wrote, she said, every day she's going out to work, she makes extra 30 minutes time to make up with her partner. He said because once she dresses and the husband sees her, he's going to get turned on and he'll say, oh boy, get inside. So she prepare her timing and add extra. You see what compliment can do.
What do you do if you have a partner, for instance, who, as much as you are making an attempt, it goes both ways, both male or female. You are doing everything to spice things up, but this person is so rigid.
It's from where he's coming from, or where she's coming from.
What are you going to do? I mean, you are maybe 15 years, 18 years, or 20 years in the marriage already.
Please, see a counselor or a therapist.
And what if he or she is not interested in seeing the counselor?
Honestly, it's going to take a lot of patience. And if he's going to push the other spouse to a point where the person will just say, you know what, this person is not changing. And he will just say, this is what I'm getting. I've once told someone, I said, this person you have seen, he's not ready to change. You know, there is a difference between somebody is not changing and is not prepared to change. There are people that when they are given the option to change, they want to learn and change.
So how can I be better? How can I do things right? Yeah.
And that is why I advise couples once in a while, audit your relationship.
Audit your relationship.
I've said it before. Audit your relationship. Check out, what are we doing? What can we do better? How better can we relate? How do we do well? Do we talk well? Do we communicate well? You know, one of the things you can do to keep that thing is learn to appreciate one another. Thank you. Thank you, as simple as thank you. Say thank you.
She
cooked, she served you. Thank you. You had a good time. You had a good time, intimate time. Thank you. Do you understand? Learn to say thank you. Learn to appreciate one another. See what you appreciate daily.
Appreciate.
Yes, it will appreciate. Or to appreciate. So you must learn to look at yourself every day. What can we do better as a couple? Okay, our mode of communication. How am I communicating? Am I communicating well? Am I getting the right response? Is it open? Is it close-ended? There are couples that I don't say, some people will not say something because if I say now, you will read meaning to it. So I better not say. And you are in your house and working on eggshells. It shouldn't be.
Should be free enough.
You should be free. So even talking about romance and intimacy, every couple must have sex talk day. There's nothing you are discussing that day, both of you, except your sex life. How are we doing it? Do you really enjoy me? Do I give it to you the way you want? No, these are things people don't do it, but it's an intentional thing. This is what you discuss. That's not how you will have such talks that your love life or your intimacy life will not be deepened.
People are struggling with intimacy.
A lot
of people are struggling with intimacy. Even marriage is falling apart.
Yes.
You know, and observing, you see a lot of living through time, hormonal changes and imbalance in the partner. She's not as available. She's losing her fluidity and a lot of things. And people don't want to have those conversations. Like, what can they do? What can be done?
We'll still come back to communication.
Communicate your sexual needs and challenge.
Number one in any relationship.
What if your partner is not willing to have that conversation?
If communication life is good, there is no stonewalling where a partner wants to talk, another person is not interested in talking. No. As in, both of you have good communication from onset. You talk about everything and anything. I was telling a young person, talk about everything and anything. such that even if you're going through some hard times, you've discussed some things. But what I've noticed is a lot of people come together. The way some people come together to become husband and wife is faulty.
The foundation was
very
wrong.
faulty. Some marriages are marriage of convenience. Some are situational marriages. Oh, she got pregnant, and then the culture said you have to marry. You have to marry yourself.
True.
And it may not even be the person you want to settle with. My opinion is accept responsibility, but don't force marriage until both of you are ready to be married. I once had an uncle. They had a child when they were in school. It was when that boy was 10 years old, both of them decided to marry themselves officially. They did church wedding. The boy was the ring bearer.
So the child was not like a condition
no,
to
it's not
a chain.
condition. Don't commit your life
To marriage
because of a child. No. Just let the person admit responsibility for the child. Because you need to be emotionally ready. You need to be financially ready, physically ready, all round ready before you engage in marriage. It's a lifelong thing. So when you check the foundation, the pastor says some marriages are not meant to be. And when you have a faulty foundation, you keep having cracks. And then you keep patching. Once you patch, another place will crack up. For how long are you going to keep cracking?
Okay, coming to church, you said talked about pastor. Like now, for people who, you're a couple, a family, they're having these issues we are talking about now. The lady has high libido, or let's say the man has high libido. Okay. But the lady, because
does not even like sex.
Because these are, I mean,
no.
So many. There are women who will tell you.
Let them come for sex therapy. Do you understand? It's not a bad thing. It's a normal thing.
Most Mr. Abiola, most women who have these sexual issues that maybe they have low libido, they don't like having those conversations. I'm telling you.
Yes, it may not be conversation, but see a sex therapy.
In this part of the world?
Yes. Sex therapy. Sometimes it's not even because you are as an individual, you can go for sex therapy. You ask people. You want to know the person's journey from onset. I used to tell people, sometimes when couples come to me and say, I say, okay, you've had sex. I say, you're not married, you had sex. It's between you and God. God will go and confess your sin. But I want to ask, how was it for you? I want to know. Because it has a lot to do in how it's going to be for you. For someone who was raped in first attempt of sex.
It's a bad experience.
And it's going to give negative vibe in the marriage. Bad memory because each time her husband is coming close to her,
that feeling,
there's going to be a trigger. You see how that's so. I'm not saying the person, judging the person as a God, you have committed sin. I know it's wrong. You settle it with God, but I want to ask, how was your first experience? Was it painful? Was it something you enjoyed? And that is why you see those who enjoy sex in first attempt always want to. And that is the danger of having it before marriage. They find themselves always wanting to have that good feeling. And for those who had it painful, run from it.
There's in our culture.
So you can see a sex therapy.
Yes. There's something that came to mind now. Culturally, they used to do it. I don't know if they still do it. Female genital mutilation.
No, some cultures do it.
They still do it.
Some cultures do it.
I saw something online when the Baba was complaining that he to sum it up, that when he's intimate with the wife, the woman just sleeps like log of wood.
They've removed the clitoris.
So she doesn't have that. So
the thing that is supposed to make her, they've cut it all in the name that when you cut it, she will not flex.
So when the woman when that woman has that condition now, that they've cut out her clit, how are they supposed to both enjoy the intimate experience?
All this can be sorted out.
Because the woman will tell you she's not feeling. Her own is just lie down like a log of wood. No morning exercise, nothing. She's just there. Meanwhile, the man is there, probably coming from before he got married. He was a hitman. Jagaban. Now coming to settle with this.
I ran into a man at the airport some years ago, and while we were sitting across each other at the airport, snacking, and he said, I love your smile. I said, thank you. So we got talking, we exchanged numbers, and then later we got talking the night, and he said, you didn't even ask me why I collected your number. I said, well, I meet people, maybe it could be for business, it could be, I said, I'm a counselor, it could be for anything. He said, I want sex. And that night, it was around 12 midnight, my husband too was awake because he was dealing with some customers abroad whose time zone. So, and I said, but you're married. I could see your wedding band. He said he just got married to a very fine, tall church girl. And he was this guy that does like 2-some, 3-some before he got married. Are you getting the point? So I now said, but I'm married. He said, yes, married people do it. So we got talking. I just switched my mode to a counselor mode. So he was asking me about blowjob and all that. My husband, I was getting some vibes. We were answering him. I even volunteered to meet with the wife. I said, because he said the wife is only missionary style. And he has been wild before marriage. So a lot of things should be done before marriage. Communication.
Sure.
Probably the lady didn't even discuss this with the man.
So there's a place to even be adventurous in your relationship, like between as couples, like explore
talk
what
about
works.
Everything and anything. I've had a discussion with my husband where he said, if we have delay in children, I said, never will not fall now. So some people find out. So why is it easy for some people to wait and there's no hazard? I said, because it has been discussed long ago. So it's not coming as a surprise. So if it comes, this is how we'll handle it. Has been discussed. But a lot of people just marry. They marry people they don't know. So many things are popping up after marriage. Surprise. Communicate. Don't be carried away with I love you. Get to know where is this person coming from. What journey has he been through in life?
Mona, talk. Mona, open mouth.
Talk. Ask questions.
Ask
Ladies,
questions.
ask questions. Men, ask questions. Don't be carried away by figure 8, beauty or macho man that has a good job in multinational. No. Because you're going to get frustrated. You now see a marriage that is less than 6 months, they're already visiting a counselor. It shouldn't be. So I now ask, what are you people talking? Did you even talk at all? How many girlfriends had they had? What happened? How did you break up from the last one? Did you even ask questions? What made you leave the other one? You are not asking questions. You are just carried away by nonsense. No, please talk.
I saw.
Talk.
I bumped into the social media where, and I before we round up. Sorry, it's taking this long, but we're going to round up right now. Let me just add this question. I saw a lady was talking to. She's a popular person in the UK. Was talking about timing issue for a lady who has been adventurous now, coming to marry a man. Is there a particular duration in sexual intimacy that a man is supposed to live up to say, okay, yes, my man is doing enough to spice up this relationship to satisfy me?
It is a personal thing. You know, one of the disadvantages I used to tell, talking to Christian women now, one of the disadvantages of having sexual partners, sexual experience before marriage is you start facing this issue of comparison. Oh, this person cannot do it like my former person.
This person.
But for somebody who husband is the first
experience,
has nobody to compare with, you maximize what you have.
What should she do? Like, she's probably used to, in her mind, standard time is 30 minutes. If you can't get down 30 minutes, there's a problem.
There's no standard time.
In her mind.
Except the man is going to be on some
steroids
or Viagra or something to boost, you know. It takes a lot of energy for a man to be intimate with a woman. Except, you know, by the time you come once, building up again takes another time.
Yeah.
So building up takes a while. So if you are going to be patient enough, and if there's the luxury of time for him again to build up and boost some of his meals with some things that can help him.
So even there's a role in that case, there's a role for that same woman. Because I'm sure there are people watching who may be in that condition.
This condition should be discussed. It shouldn't be.
Yeah, have conversations around
These are conversations you should.
Don't be shy.
Please, if you are in a relationship with anybody, you're not yet married, your sex life discussion is a caucus. Discuss it. You want to know, do you love sex or you don't love sex? Discuss it. Don't assume
based on your previous relationship or experience.
Or you just think he's a spiritual person. There's a woman that left her marriage. And what happened? The husband cannot meet, is not capable sexually. She said, let's see a sex therapist. He said, no, I'm a GO. And because a lot of people come to him, he felt, how will he go and submit himself to one leg? This is all about. So the lady eventually found herself using sex toys because she doesn't want to go.
It makes it dangerous.
Outside. At a point, she said, this is not what I'm cut out for. I can't continue. And she had to walk away from the marriage. Do you understand? Except if it's on. Why won't you discuss it? If you're in a relationship with anybody and you are always praying, and Bible study is good, but please ask questions.
Ask questions.
When you come for premarital counseling with me, the last session you go and do premarital checkups. You want to know what is, if there are some things that need to be sorted before the marriage, so that you don't get married and start facing she has fibroid. How can fibroid show up immediately after marriage? Are you saying you did not discuss it? It's not possible, except you are hiding it. Or a case of vaginismus. Vaginismus is a situation where the woman's vagina is blocked, so even if the man cannot penetrate, it's like hitting a wall. You understand?
Yeah, you should have those conversations. So
all
that you
those
know that
conversations,
medically, you
whatever
can
you need to do, medical talk, mental attention, you need to do before marriage. Start doing it. But don't be carried. I love you. You're busy with photo shoots and all that. You left the main thing. Please discuss everything you want to know. Have you had sex before? How was it for you? What was your experience? Like? Discuss it. Discuss it. Wow. I think the generation is freer now. Don't be saying we are shy. It's those days. Discuss it. Discuss everything. This
is serious, guys. Discuss
everything and anything.
As long as it bothers on
both of you.
Once you enter into that commitment,
you have entered.
It's supposed to be a commitment for life.
If you want something that will last, please discuss everything. So that whatever you need to seek help for, start seeking help immediately.
As you are watching this right now, if your spouse or your partner is not there, you can binge watch this. Plan a sit down where you bring your husband or your wife.
Yes.
Watch together.
Honestly.
Because there's a lot
of people now married, not be wondering, and I ask, what did you people discuss before
getting married?
Did you discuss this matter? Did you discuss it? Because this is a caucus. I used to say it's a caucus, a 5 credit load course.
Wow.
In marriage, because one of the major things, we are humans with emotions. We have blood and water flowing in our veins. No matter how spiritual that person is, you may be surprised as spiritual as he or she is. That person's sexual libido may be high, and so though you now say you are carnal and you are not. No. She's just the way she is. So how do you maximize what you have? And even if you are not meeting up to capacity, please, there's no harm in seeing a sex therapist. It will help you and help your partner.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mrs. Abiola. There's a lot that has been unpacked today. Thank you very much for taking our time to break this down for our people out there. Her details are going to be shown on the screen, so you guys can reach out to her. Like I usually will say, you can take it a step further by reaching out. It's not just it's good we've talked about it, but there are some in-depth detail, practical things you may want.
You need someone to talk to that will not judge you, that will listen to you. Please reach out to Mrs. Abiola. That's what we are here for.
Yes, so
we will not judge you.
You are not going to be judged.
And the confidentiality in whatever we discuss, that is the core of our work.
Confidentiality. So you're safe.
You're safe.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
I've added some weight. This information has added I've added some weight with this information.
Feathers. So keep flying.
All right, thank you,
Thank you very much.
I see you same time, next time, another time. I hope you do this again some other time with us. And guys, stay upward. See you later.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.